Are your networking goals dooming you to failure? Hi, I'm Greg Peters, the Reluctant Networker, coming to you once again from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I mentioned last time speaking at the Veterans Business Conference 10th annual meeting, um, and it's for me, a lot of my speaking engagements are my networking. And this particular one, I walked away feeling like a failure. And it wasn't because I hadn't set a goal. And it wasn't because I didn't see some great results. I mean, I did. I got to meet with a number of wonderful people, including reconnecting with some powerful and potentially profitable members of my network. I had 40 some odd people that wanted me to get back in contact with them. My speaking engagement even went really well. A good crowd response, and that's all great. But you see, the problem was I set a goal for myself that was bad. See, my goal was to actually sell some of my products, my audio program. And when I didn't sell anything, I felt like a failure. Well, of course, the problem was it was just a bad goal. First of all, it was about sales instead of networking, which I don't know what I was thinking. But the goal I had set wasn't something that was dependent only on me. It was dependent on other people actually purchasing it. So it took a while for me to actually think this through to realize that, okay, yeah, that was a bad goal. And look at all those other things I accomplished. So in reality, this was a successful networking opportunity. This is something we have to be careful of, though, is that we don't set goals that are dependent upon other people's actions. We want to make sure that we are successful because of what we do. So, for example, a bad goal would be to, make a sale. A better goal would be to introduce yourself to two members of your target market. And of course, that's assuming that those members of your target market are actually at the event and that you have enough time to introduce yourself to two people. Maybe you're planning to go out to coffee with someone and you set the goal to determine whether or not they can buy from you. Probably not a really successful goal. I mean, yeah, you can probably achieve it, but if you're only focused on that, then you're not focusing on the connection and where it might lead you. A better goal might be to ask for advice on how you might be able to sell to members of that particular community or industry. Find out that information from that person you're meeting. Another goal that may not be as successful is just to see if you like an event or like a group. And there's nothing specifically wrong with it. It's just a little nebulous. You can get a good feeling, but you won't actually have good criteria. So be very specific about that. Do they have an active, engaged attendees? Do you share common clients with those attendees? Because if you don't, then you can't pass referrals back and forth. Is there some way that you can help the group? Really, you shouldn't be joining a group unless you think you have something to contribute. Really, it comes down to really being very conscious about what we're choosing for our goals, making sure they're dependent upon our actions, not the actions of others, making sure that they're focused on the connection, not the sale. Remember, those goals are going to lead to your success. So choose carefully. All right, next time we're going to talk about groups and membership and really how many groups do we need to be a part of. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Take a moment to comment down below if you ever made any bad goals when you were attending events, and did you realize it in time? If you know of other people who are having these similar challenges, please be sure to share the video with them. And as always, I would love to continue this conversation week by week, so be sure to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Until next time, go out there and make some great connections.